flex a little or flex a lot. G'day and welcome to Small Steps Through Life. Today we're at Battle Hill and I'm taking inspiration from the trees around me. And I'm looking at the idea of how trees flex. How a young tree flexes more than an old tree. And why is that important? What can we learn from it? What ideas can we take from that for our own lives? A small tree has a small trunk. It's not super strong, but it is flexible. When a wind comes along, it moves, it sways a lot more. As it gets older, it becomes more fixed. It's stronger, so it doesn't flex as much. But when a big storm comes along, the small tree might go almost all the way over. A big tree might stand solid until it breaks. So what could we do with that in our own lives? We could look at trees and different trees. Look at the weeping willow. It's so bendy, and it seems to stand being brushed at by water, by wind, by storms. So, flexibility. Flexibility with our mind, how we interact with the world. It helps small trees, and it helps certain trees more than others. Being fixed might be strong until it's too much. So maybe we should look at the idea that when challenges come along, recognize how strong we are, but be willing to flex. Be honest about it. We've got the advantage the trees don't have, and that is we can choose when to flex. We can choose to hold our position, and if it starts becoming too much, start to flex. Start to look at other alternatives. We don't have to be locked to a particular mindset. That's our choice. It's one of the great things about having adaptive minds. We can choose a better course. What does that mean? A work problem. You might think, I'm 100% right on this. I'm going to go to the wire with it. I'm going to back my idea. And nobody else does. The bosses don't. Nobody does. What do? You stick with it, of course. And it doesn't work. Because as well as not getting your idea pushed through, you didn't give any indication as to how your idea could influence the chosen solution. It's the idea of flexing, letting your idea have nutrients for the idea that is adopted. Flex. Relationships. We don't stand all independent in relationships. There is going to be flex. You've got an idea of what you would like. I've got an idea of what I'd like. They are going to be different. There's going to need to be some degree of flex. But part of the idea is with dreams. We may not think, or we might think, that in our dreams we want them to be pretty true to our dream. So we might take the position of being fairly rigid on that and thinking, I want this is what I'd really like. And as it's close, we might find that there's an area that it isn't going to work. Now we can choose, I'm going to flex with this because I want my dream at least partially to come true. Also, if it's working with somebody else, you want them to feel that you're working with them. You're flexing, you're co-flexing. Trees are amazing. In a storm, watch them all sway to weather the storm. So what are you going to do next time a challenge comes along? Are you going to stand strong and risk breaking? Or be like a supple tree or a willow and flex? Still being true to yourself, but being adaptive, learning new ideas, meeting in the middle. Give it a try. I think you'll find better outcomes. And on that note, I'm going to say, see you later.